So today I'm going to talk about combinations that are responsible for late marriage in astrology. This ideally means the person is not married even beyond 30 years. That is, the person has crossed 30 years. So the first combination is the seventh house lord placed in the sixth house. This is the most frequent combination seen in charts of people who have not yet married beyond 30. The sixth house, the house of delays and obstacles and long delays, because the sixth house is an evil house and it is a house of delays mainly. So, when the seventh house lord is in the sixth house, it is possible that the native can have a very delayed marriage. And also, when the seventh house lord is in the eighth house or the 12th house, it can cause delay in marriage. In case of 8th house, it can be a situation wherein the native has a relationship but that does not work and that leads to a delay in marriage. In the 12th house also, it is possible that the native has a failed relationship or is not able to marry the person the native is in love with, and sometimes even social obligations can prevent a person from marrying when the seventh house lord is in the 12th house. Like the person can be liking someone who is already married. When the seventh house lord is in the 12th house, the person can like someone who is already married and hence who is not available to marry that person. This can also give a delay in marriage because the 12th house is a secretive house. So this is the first combination. The second combination is the presence of Saturn in the 7th house. Saturn usually delays the house matters wherever it is placed. When Saturn is in 7th house, the native can get married around 31 or 32, in some cases at 33. And even when Saturn is in 5th house, it will be aspecting the 7th house by third aspect. In some cases, I have seen Saturn in 5th house gives early marriage but late birth of children. And in some cases, it can delay the marriage as well. Even Saturn in the first house can delay the marriage because it is aspecting the 7th house very strongly. The third combination is the presence of Saturn in 7th from Moon. This is a very very common combination which is known as the Punarpu dosha, and I have seen many people with Moon and Saturn mutual aspect, their marriage gets delayed till 34-35, and in some cases even there is a denial of marriage. Next combination is the Saturn's aspect on Venus by 3rd, 7th or 10th aspect. Saturn aspecting Venus can always delay marriage, particularly the 7th aspect, but I have also seen the 3rd and 10th aspect to work. Saturn aspecting Venus can mean that a marriage can happen after 30-31. Saturn Venus conjunction, this is another combination that is responsible for delay in marriage, but in this case the native himself wants to marry only late. I have seen people with this, they want to get married after they settle down well or they are settled financially. So Saturn Venus conjunction can delay marriage. Next one is conjunction of Saturn to 7th lord. The 7th lord, when it is conjunct with Saturn, it will delay the 7th house matters. Conjunction of Rahu to 7th lord. Rahu again is a delaying factor. When 7th lord is with Rahu, marriage will get delayed, and even after marriage there can be separation in Rahu sub periods or Rahu dasha. Saturn or Ketu in 7th house of Navamsha. The D9 planets is also very important. Sometimes when nodes or Saturn is placed in 7th house of D9 chart, the marriage gets delayed. Particularly Ketu in 7th house of Navamsha, many people tend to remain unmarried. Next one is Venus in the 6th house or 8th house. Venus in the 6th can delay marriage again. Venus in the 8th can sometimes delay marriage, and it can also show that the person himself doesn't want to get married. Venus in 8th house person doesn't want to get married, so that is also a delay. Next combination is Venus in Capricorn or Aquarius. I have seen Venus in Capricorn can delay the marriage because these people again want to settle well first, and in case of Venus in Aquarius, these people are looking for someone who is friendly and more of a friend than a romantic partner. So Venus in Aquarius can also delay marriage because these people want to find someone intellectually. Then Rahu in the 7th house. 7th house Rahu delays marriage because the native wants to find a perfect partner, so the person can go through many relationships, and also the person might lack relationship skills. And unless Jupiter is aspecting Rahu in the 7th house, marriage can get delayed. Venus being combust. Venus when with the Sun can also create high expectations. Venus being combust means the person is looking for a perfect partner, and the person can also look for someone who is perfect in every sense. So the person can never find such a perfect partner, and it also means that the father can play some trouble in marriage. Maybe the father would look for alliance which is very perfect, and no one fits that criteria. I have seen very often that Venus Sun people listen to their father when it comes to marriage choice. Retrogression of 7th lord or retrograde planet in the 7th house. Retrogression is a phenomenon wherein the house lord matters get delayed. When the 7th house lord is retrograde, then 7th house matters do not move forward, or when a retrograde planet is in 7th house, it can again stall the marriage process and prospect of finding a partner. Retrograde planet usually means that the house is blocked for some amount of time at least. Next one is the 7th lord in a fixed sign. Again, the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius and Scorpio. When the 7th lord is in a fixed sign, or even the Lagna lord is in a fixed sign, the person can take a lot of time to decide on marriage. Even when the 7th house falls in a fixed sign, it can delay the marriage. So these are the some very important combinations for late marriage, and you can also apply this to Jupiter and replace Venus with Jupiter for women. Saturn Jupiter conjunction can delay the marriage for women very much, but even Saturn Venus conjunction in a woman's chart also can delay marriage, because Venus is a significator of marriage in itself, and presence of Jupiter in 8th house can delay marriage for woman. So I hope these combinations help you find the reason for the delay in your marriage, and usually these combinations work around 32-33. So if you are not finding some prospective alliance, do not worry. When the Saturn thing matures after 30-32, you would be getting a partner. So I'll meet you in another video. Until then, it's bye. Thank you. So today I'm going to talk about combinations that are responsible for